Right then, folkies. Here we are at the smelly woods. Smelly woods indeed, Jess. Well, I'm going to start a bit more control over Covie. Need to do that now. We're certainly calling her. She has to come a bit quicker now. The reason is with Covie. Where's she gone now? Coves? Oh, she's over there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right here. And at night time walkies. I called her to try and get her in the car and she will not come. She's a pain in the butt. She decides that she wants to play a bit more and a lot more. Like last night I was chasing her around the car park area trying to get her and she did not want to come. Took a good 5 minutes to get hold of her to get her in the car. I had to pretend to actually leave for her to actually be ready to get in the car. So yeah, 1 second. There you go. We saw those people. Right. Well, they're all friendly doggies. Now, as I say with Covie, yeah, it took ages to get in the car. So it's like, nope, not having that. No, well, especially like areas like here, it can be dangerous. You've got a busy road down there. She decides she doesn't want to get in the car. She wants to run off. She could get run over. So it's like, right, there you go. No more. She's got the vibrate collar on now. Covie! Coves! Come on. So now she'll get called twice. If she doesn't come, she gets to vibrate. There's the rules now. Right. She's got to learn to come when called. Got to get that sorted now. So, as I say, especially when out, got to get that sorted because there's dangers. Especially car parks and stuff like that. Yeah, she can't be running around deciding that she wants to play a bit more. It's like, no. When it's time to get in the car, sweetheart, especially when at a car park, you do not run around. Dangerous. Get off. Stupid sticks in the way. Obviously, some dog has been playing with these, so the wire is hanging down. They got caught on that, so that's not very clever. Right, let's try again. So yeah, so that's why you're going to see her reacting a bit differently now after I called her a couple of times. Yeah, so yes. Indeed. This one. Covie, come. Yeah, Covie here. Come on, young lady. Come on, this way. Good girl. See, twice is enough. 2 calls, you should be coming. Shouldn't you, Bubba? The same as Micky. That's how it worked with Micky. Micky had the shock collar on with a vibrate one, and yeah, just press vibrate, and boom, he was there. No mucking around. Yeah, because he learned. He didn't like the vibrate. So as soon as you do that, where's he gone then? Micky! Here he is. See? As soon as you call him, there he comes. More or less first time now. As soon as you call him, he comes. Because he learnt that. Because I put the vibrate collar on him, vibrated it when he didn't come, and then he knew. If he doesn't come straight away, that's what happens. He gets that. And so, yeah, he comes every time there because he knows. When he comes, he gets told, good boy, that's good. Same with Covie. When she comes, she gets told, good girl. So then when she doesn't come, she gets the consequences. So she gets a good girl when she does good, and she gets the vibrate when she doesn't. She will learn. Why? Well, we've come here again because it's rained a lot this morning. So, again, look at this path. More or less dry. If we went to the ferry village, there'd be massive puddles everywhere. Yeah, nasty, muddy areas. So it's like, this is far better. Yeah, as a woods to just walk. And it's not actually smelly. I call it smelly because of the sewage treatment area over there. As I've said a few times. But it's not smelly at all. You can walk around this woods and you don't smell it at all. It's quite brilliant. You don't. Sometimes when you drive past it on the road, I imagine in the summer that's going to reek a lot. Yeah, compared to what it does right now. Yeah, the heat of the summer will make quite a difference to it, I imagine. But there you go. Yeah. Well, okay. As to the last couple of days, I have done videos. I did a video last night and I did a video yesterday afternoon while walking around here. Those videos were not uploaded. The reason why they weren't uploaded, because there wasn't anything really, there wasn't enough wasn't enough to upload it. They were like 45-minute videos and not really anything worth bothering with conversation-wise. So, or things that could be challenging or could be counted as helpful to anyone. So it's like, okay. Basically, in short, I'll cover what I said there. Basically, yesterday, the message yesterday was in the area of fake Christianity. Was in churchy Christians being one. I mean, the questions there were, well, one question being why? Why would you do that? What do you get out of it? Well, if you're a people pleaser, I suppose you get a lot out of it, pretending to be a Christian. Yeah. But then the next point was quite simple. If you don't get right with God, which you probably won't because you're a fake Christian, but I mean, this is one of the most tough things to say about this issue. The problem with a lot of fake Christians is they've been doing it so long, they actually believe that they're Christians, which means that they won't repent. We need to be convicted by God, and the problem with that is that God doesn't seem to be interested in convicting people right now. Doesn't. He seems to be saying to people, I'm going to leave you to it. Your consequences will come, but I'm going to leave you to it for now. And, some of these people who have been churchgoers will pass before that gets sorted. And, that's on them. Well, it's on the churches they've been into as well. Yeah, of course it is. If the churches would have been speaking truth and bringing truth, then, the people would have perhaps realised earlier on that they weren't on the right path. So, the churches do have some accountability there. They do. Churches these people have been in certainly do. Well, that's what I say. If you're speaking truth, if you're speaking full gospel truth, if you're being led by the Holy Spirit, then nobody in your church can ever be under the understanding that fake is real. God would not allow that. Not in any way, shape or form. If you're doing things God's way, there's no way, shape or form that people would be walking around believing they're Christian when they're not. Because truth would be out. At the moment, as I've said before, we live in a society, we live in a time when we don't really want to be saying anything that could be offensive to people. That's not just the church. It's within society at all. Like at the moment, you've got a situation where, because of racism in the past, the answer to that, according to the left, is positive racism. As in, be against white people in favour of brown-skinned people. That pays for what happened in the past. As if racism can solve racism, which of course it can't. Because if we're supposed to believe that what happened in the past was wrong, was disgusting, it means that you who are doing this are disgusting. Because you are what you've accused the people in the past of being. You're exactly the same. You're doing to us, pinky-skinned people, what you claim that our ancestors were doing to brown-skinned people. And you're saying that's okay. Of course, not to the same degree, but any degree of racism is still racism. Right, that's the reality. But of course, the problem is that, if you get a brown-skinned person talking about racism, even if their argument is stupid, even if they're using racism, people, generally speaking, won't call them racist. Because they don't want to say anything that could offend someone. Because you come under attack. If you say, even that's true, if you've got a brown-skinned person, using racism, being racist, in any way, shape or form, you can't call them racist because you will then come under attack. And so, of course, people don't want to come under attack. So they're very, very careful about what they say. They won't call a racist if that person is of a skin colour, where at the moment, them being racist is okay. Yeah. They won't call a woman sexist because at the moment, a woman being sexist is okay. Because apparently it's paying back the years of men being sexist. As if, again, no, it doesn't work. It's not supposed to be that way. There's a little puddle. That's very rare here. Indeed, you don't normally see that. No. Come on, Cobes. There's a good Granny. Yeah. As to Covie, I don't think I'll have to use that vibrate button until we're close to getting in the car. That's when I think I'll probably need it. Not around here. She tends to actually do as I told around here. Yeah. Oh, indeed. She's a good girl, mainly. She just, doesn't want to end the play. But she's got to realise that when it comes to getting in the car, you've got to end the play. I don't mind her not wanting to end the play indoors because there's no traffic around. There's no other cars around. There's no issues there. But, no. When it comes to getting in the car, she's got to just do what the rest do. Just get in the car. Or just go by the car so I can lift her in. Because she can't get in yet. See, the others just get in the car. Chewie doesn't for some reason. Chewie waits. He'll wait by until everyone else is in. Then he'll jump in. But I'll have to say to him again, Chewie, go on, in you go. And then he'll go in. But all the rest generally go in. Wait, Mickey, stop showing teeth. Behave. Don't you dare. I don't know why Mickey was having a go at Chewie there. Chewie wasn't doing anything. Chewie was peeing against a tree. Mickey wanted a stick that he'd already left behind. He had to go back to get it. So what on earth that had to do with Chewie peeing against a tree? I do not know. No idea. Quite possibly it rain again. I can feel it slightly raining now, but okay. Don't really care. In the other place, you do tend to get better coverage, which is possibly why, another reason why that area is moister. Because of the fact you don't get as much sunlight on the path as you do here. Paths dry up more here because you probably get a bit more air, a bit more sunlight on the path, so it dries up anyway, as well as the trees being a factor. Come, Mix. Covie, leave it. Good girl. Another point to the message yesterday was Christians who are fake, who try to pretend that they are what they're not. Yeah, super spiritual, or that they're doing okay when they're struggling, or whatever. That sort of thing. It's common. It is common. It's what a lot of people do. That. Covie, where are you going? Cobes, Cobes, this way. Come on, Cobes. Good girl, Covie. Well done, Bubba. She did good. Right. Well, as I say, that stuff is common. Partly because we want people to like us. We want people to think that we're not doing as badly as what we are. And generally speaking, even when people ask you how you are, they don't really want to know. So, generally speaking, people don't want you to tell them how badly you're doing, how much you're struggling. So people have learnt that. So they tend to try and be fake. They tend to try and be cheery and happy and talk as if they're doing very, very well, even though they're not. And then they go home and cry into the pillow. Whereas what people should be doing, certainly Christians with one another, is being honest, being real with each other. Because, well, for example, if you want to see someone succeed, you've got to see when they fail as well. You've got to see when they're failing, you've got to see when they're struggling, because then when they're succeeding, you can be a part of that. Don't expect to be a part of them succeeding if you've not prepared to be a part of them failing. So, you've got to be willing to be there for people and to help them to get through the stuff. Well, for example, you could be speaking to somebody, and that person could be going through stuff that could be really, really tough for them, but it could be something you've gone through in the past yourself. It could be something you've handled. Something which you've had difficulty with, but you've got through. Therefore, you could give them some advice. You can help them to deal with that if they are prepared to open up with you. If you're prepared to listen. So, we need that. We need proper fellowship. That is proper fellowship. Where there's some realness here. Look at her playing with Mum. She's having a good play with her Mum. She's still going. I think she wants a mum stick. That's what it is, really. Right. No, we need to be there for each other, but we need to be open and honest, and we need to be real. Even with yourselves. It's no good trying to pretend to yourself that you're doing better than what you are. It's no good trying to pretend to yourself you're doing worse than what you are. Because some people need to realise that they're not doing as well as what they think they are, and some people need to realise that they're doing far better than what they think they are. That they've actually achieved so much already. So it's only by being real, and ask God to help you to do that. Ask God to help you to be real. To have that honesty with yourself. To be able to look at yourself in a way that is revealing things that previously you weren't willing to look at. And as I say, that can work in both directions, can't it? Positive and negative. Or our perception of negative, because of course our perception of negative could actually be something that's really, really positive for us. Sometimes we think we're doing incredibly well, but we're not. Sometimes we need, to realise that, well, no, we're not actually doing that well at all. Maybe we need to take a step back to take a step forward. I can certainly think of sports stars who would need a lot of that, really. Oh, God, we've got someone with a dog. This is a problem. Well, with Amber it is, yeah. Not with Covie, but with Amber, yes. Come on, Amber. Wait for Dad. Come on, Coves. This way. How you doing? Oh, not too bad. Covie, this way. Come on you go. Come on, Chew. Well, I got done. I say just hold on to Amber. Generally speaking, Amber's got better. It's just that because she's closer to having puppies, good idea to hold on to her just in case. That doggy comes towards her, she might get a bit moody. She might want to tell that doggy to back off, and you don't want the owner thinking, oh no, aggressive dog. No, she's not aggressive. No, generally speaking, she's not, no. Look at him digging up the root. Jesus. Micky, move, get it, Micky. Did you get it, mate? Put it, Micky. Tuck it. There you go, Micky. Hey, that was in the ground, that was, not anymore. He decided, I want that. That's who we got it. Careful, Covie. Covie, careful, bub. You get yourself hurt, Bubba. Don't get involved in those sort of fights out here, okay? Be careful, Covie. This way. Come on. Come on, this way. On you go. We're going to start walking back in a second because it is starting to rain a bit. Getting a bit windy again. The wind had dropped down a bit, but it's getting a bit windy again now, so probably start walking back in a second. Indeed. Micky, shush now. Come on now, Babs. Micky, enough. Leave it. Walk away when you're bumping. No, When you're knocking into me, that's not good enough. Trying to see what's ahead. Right, we're going to go this way. They've come here already. I was waiting for them. Oh, they come. But the video went a bit funny for a second, so I paused it and then got it sorted. Right. Well, I thought it had. It hadn't, actually. Yeah. Cove. Come on, good girl, Covie. Well done, bub. Aye, this is just to give them a good run, actually. I mean, they do get a good run from it, so that's good. Aye. That's what you want. They will hopefully get a run tonight. They might not, though, depending upon the weather. Really, if it's really pouring down with rain, they probably won't go for a run tonight. Don't know. Well, actually, Covie might have learned, actually, from last night, because we did 2 walks around the park. But after the first walk around the park, I thought, right, that's it. She's going in. So I put her back in the car. After the first walk, as soon as we got back to the car, that's it, in the car. Once I finally got her, right, that's it, in there, get in there. She stayed in the car and we went round again. So hopefully she's learnt from that when she doesn't come, that's what happens, that she loses out. I don't think she has. No. I think it has to be a few times that happening before she would figure out that, this is what happens when I don't come. Yeah. Alright, you want Amber? Itchy head? Itchy head, Bubba? Come here. You got mucky head. Oh, Amber. There you go. Is it better? Is it better, Bubba? Oh, here you go, Amber. All better. All better, Babs. Go on, Amber. Here you go, Bubba. Love. Love the Amber. Don't need help, Amber. Yeah? Good go, Amber. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Well, when she has the baby, she has to help them, so she's my baby, so I have to help her. It's only right, isn't it, really? Well, we've basically come to the end of the points about fake Christianity. Yeah. Well, apart from the fact that, I mean, if you look at most of the churches, yeah, there's a lot of fake Christianity among all the churches, really. All the churches, pretty much. I mean, basically, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future with regards to the church. I think it's quite likely that God's just going to leave it to it. That God's going to call the Spirit-filled born-again Christians out of it. Just say to the rest, go on, all yours. Do what you want with it. Yeah, you wanted it, you got it. You wanted that church building, you wanted the Baptist organisation, you wanted the Scottish church, you wanted the Church of England, you got it. All yours. Do what you want with it. It's got nothing to do with me no more. And that's the thing, God will just walk away from those organisations completely. And he'll bring out of those organisations those that are his. I mean, that's quite likely what's going to happen. I mean, it's either that or that God's going to sort those organisations out and make them his, and those churchy fake Christians are going to walk out of it anyway. But the problem is, I mean, they outnumber. The rest of us, the Spirit-filled born-again Christians, they outnumber us by a long, long way. So it's more likely that it's going to be, no. It won't be done that way, no. Quite likely not. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I've ordered another one of these selfie sticks anyway. Because this one got a bit damaged. I tried to glue it. I mucked it up a bit though. So I could just completely redo it and glue it again. Clean it up, glue it again, and it'd probably be okay. I'm using it now. After mucking up the glue in a bit. It's holding for now, but it doesn't mean it will keep holding. So I've ordered another one. So, yeah. I'll just be a bit more careful. Well, because I do have a habit of chucking it into the car. You know, chucking it onto the driver's seat, and sometimes it hits something. You know, so it's quite possible it broke while doing that. Yeah, chucking it somewhere. I'm going to have to find somewhere I can hang up in the car. Would be much more useful to hang it up somewhere. Oh, one other point. Yes, I mentioned the other day in the video about the reversing the car parking spaces near Tesco's door. I was speaking to people last night about that in the car park, and they've said they've had exactly the same thing happen to them, where they're reversing, suddenly some idiot will start walking behind them, completely unaware that a car's reversing basically into them, and they're going to smash into them if the person doesn't suddenly realise they're there. It happens so often. Well, because it's right by the entrance, and people just think for some reason that any area around there is going to be a path where they can just walk. There is a path, but that isn't the path. So, yeah, it's a common thing. But I've got tons of stuff I won't need to go tonight. Tons of stuff now. They've got some chicken wings when they get home. Aye. Well, Covie will have one. Lucy will have one because she's not with us. So she'll have one. Gently one. The rest of them can have two. Well, if there's one left, Covie can have two. Yeah. Well, she's only tiny. She doesn't need two, really. She's got, look at her titchy little tiny pup. She says, oh, Sticky's been left. Micky said, no, mine. Was she trying to eat your Sticky, Micky Moo? Was she trying to eat your Sticky? She was, wasn't she? Cheeky girl. Is she a cheeky girl? Aye. She's just like her mum. She'll follow, and when she sees the stickers available, right, mine, I'll have it. And he said, no. He said, it's not yours, it's mine. I'm still having it. Thank you very blinking much. And yet that was the way. We're going to head back to the car now anyway. Get them home, I think. Yeah, they've had a good run. I mean, Chewie's tongue is sticking out, so that's good. His tongue would be sticking out if you could see his tongue. But at the moment it's coming to stick. Riley, good walkies. You alright, Smiley Riley? Good walkies, mate. Yeah. Good walkies. Hufty puffty. Good. That's what we want to see. Some hufty puffty, don't we, eh? Some hufty puffty for the babies. That's what we want to see in it, Smiley Riley, eh? Good boy. There's Amber. Hello, Amber. How you doing, Bubs? Hey, gorgeous ginger. Gorgeous ginger baby. Love you, Amber. Love you. Love you. How you doing, my girly girl? Oh, you are beautiful. Look at you. Gorgeous ginger baby. Look at you. Eh? Gorgeous. I love you. Here you go, Amber. Love you, bub. It won't be long before she'll be standing doors now. Well, before she really won't want to come out for big walkies. Well, because obviously, you know, the closer she gets to having babies, the less of a big walk she wants. But this is perfect for her, really, because it's just a gentle stroll for her, really. Yeah, Chewie's running around like a nutcase. So is Micky. But Mollie's just walking around on a gentle stroll. So is Amber. So is Riley. Yeah, for Covie's size, she's running around like a complete nutter as well, really. Well, for her size, of course, she's doing a lot more running than Mollie is. And Amber and Riley. Because she's half their size. So, the little legs have got to work twice as hard. Well, at some point, we've got to get to grips. Yeah, if the church gets sorted out, we've got to take on the right and the left. The extreme right and the left. We've got to do that. Got to take that on. Because there's too much lunacy going on. Yeah, we've got to sort that out. Yeah, for the sake of everyone else, really. Yeah, try and at least get some sense into the conversation that people are having. Yeah. And certainly, never be afraid of offending people. Never try to offend people, but never be afraid of offending people. There's a massive difference between the two. Certainly don't do that. There she is. I wonder where Covie was. I thought she'd gone over that side. But she's over there. You doing pee? Good girl. Good girl, Coves. Covie, don't pee pee. Oh, one thing with Micky that I find weird. That I don't know what it is with Micky. Yeah. He doesn't jump up. When he jumps up to you, he keeps his paws down. He doesn't lift his paws up. Which is weird. He did as a pup. When he was with me, he did as a pup, but now he don't. He's over there. Mickey moo! Mickey moo! Here he comes. Come, Mickey! Come, Mickey! He comes. He comes. He comes. Good boy, Mickey moo. See? Talking about him running around like a nutter. He gets good walkies. So really, he needs, talking about chicken wings, he needs 3. Chewie probably needs 2.5. But who needs the most? Mickey. Right along the way. Nutcase. Absolute nutter. You alright, Cobes? How you doing, Bubba? Was Mickey chasing you? Was Mickey chasing Covie? Were you chasing Covie, Mickey? Smiley Riley, go pee. Smiley Riley, go pee. Good boy, Smiley Riley. Oh, one other thing about Christian church and the way the Christian church should do things. There is no problem at all, in talking about politics. Politics is something that everyone has to go through. So if you're bringing light into darkness in politics, that's good. If you're talking about the lies of politicians, that's good. If you're talking about the stupidity of politicians, that's good. Yeah, that's fair. Every politician, there's a lot of that. Yeah, it's absolutely fine to do that. Don't ridicule people. No. Don't judge people. No. Perfectly okay to point it out, though. Really is perfectly okay to point stuff like that out. To talk about that. To talk about how that affects people. To talk about, that when you're voting, you need to be guided by God. All that sort of stuff is good. Talk about that sort of stuff. That's cool. Well, as God leads, basically. But no, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Come on, this way. This way. Here comes Mickey moo! Covie trying to keep up with Chewie. Good luck, Coves. Even when you're full-size sweetheart. Good luck. He does tend to run around a lot. Hit you, Chew, eh? Oh, he does well for himself. He does. He does good. Well, Lucy's still got hurty, so that's why she's still indoors. Tonight, if we go out tonight, I will take her out. But I'll keep an eye on her. And if she's limping a bit, then she'll have one lap around the park and that's it. Well, because she still needs to walk a bit. She does, but needs to take care of her. Well, I'm not sure how long she's going to need to recover. I'm not actually sure what happened to her. So, I'm not going to take her up to the vets because vets seem to love getting money. So, I haven't got any money right now. So, I can't really do much about it apart from wait with regards to this right now. And so, I've already spent an awful lot on vets recently. They ran a heck of a lot of money from me. So, yeah. I did have some money in my account, all gone. Well, it's like normally I would still have money from Mollie's pups, now, but 2,400 went to the vets, didn't it? Or the vet solicitors. That was a bit annoying, to say the least, yeah. Well, as I say, I mean, if my solicitor had told me that, if he'd have even inquired with the vets what their story is with regards to what they did to Lucy, had they have lied at that point in time, I'd have realised I've got no evidence to disprove them. Drop it then. There. Of course, he was telling me all along that there's a good case. That we could win it. There's a very good case. And yet, that was a lie. He was lying just to keep it going, Covie's now playing with Mickey. That's good. But yeah, that cost me 2,400, which was annoying. It's a lot of money. But it's a lot of money. If I had that money now, I wouldn't have to be worrying about all of finances and stuff like that. Which I'm not really worrying about. It is what it is. It's just at the moment I just don't have the money right now to muck around with anything. That's the reality. That's good. They don't normally run around like this. It's about the first time they've done that, actually. They play around indoors, but they don't normally bring it out. Good they're doing that, though. Mickey, where's Covie? Mickey, where's Covie? Where's Covie, Mix? There she is. There's Covie. Go get Covie, Mickey. Right. She wears him out, that's a certainty, as well as the other way around. Excuse me, Bob, move. Thank you. Get closer to those two. Closer to those two nutcases. It gives her more of a play, doesn't it, as well? Knackers her out. She'll sleep when she gets indoors. Oh, yeah. It looks like she's now earning her second chicken wing. Yeah, I think she is. There you go. Yeah, she's earning that. Look at that. She chased him. She's figured it out. She just falls over when he gets close. She falls over. Right, leave it, Mollie. That's not enough. There you go. That'll do it, I think. So anyway, folks, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.